lift up the helmet, you can see that he has a kind of darker skin tone head, which is technically more accurate to what the clone troopers look like, and he does come with a normal blaster. The next fig we have is Ahsoka Tano, and she is in her Season 7 of the Clone Wars outfit. And yeah, she is looking very cool in there, and she does have her 2 blue lightsabers. I'm just going to go ahead and remove these for now. And yeah, this is her without the lightsabers, and just removing the headdress to see the prints a little bit better. So you can see there, she is very accurate to what she looks like in Season 7 of the Clone Wars. And I do love the silver and gold printing, just really brings out her character. And same on the back as well, with the gold lines and the silver armor. Yeah, I'm in love with this character. And the bare arms, I guess you could have had a little bit of printing on there, because I think she does have tattoos like on her face, on her arms as well. The headdress, and I know people have complained about this before, it's a bit too long. And I can agree with that, and also that this band thing should be in line with her forehead, which it's not. But they are the only 2 qualms I have with this figure. Other than that, it's perfect. You can see the face print is very accurate with her white tattoos and her blue eyes, and she's got a little bit of a smirk. And she does have a second face, which is a little bit more angry and ready for battle looking. And the final figure, or 2 figures, you get 2 of these guys, and they are differentiated on the box for some reason. One's the AAT driver, and one is just a normal battle droid. So yeah, I'm a bit confused. What is the difference between these 2 guys? There isn't one. But yeah, he is just the normal Kashyyyk droid, battle droid that we saw from last year in 2019 in the AT-AP, and a couple of other sets from Kashyyyk. So yeah, nothing special about him. There's nothing new. He is a cool figure though. I do like these kind of droids instead of the normal regular tan ones. So yeah, nice figure overall. And now what you've all been waiting for, the AAT. So first thoughts are inaccurate. Gun is too long. Looks a bit too chunky for what it is. These guns look a bit long. And the original version is definitely superior to what this one is. So yeah, those are my first thoughts. But yeah, let's take a look and delve a bit deeper into why it's inaccurate. So to start off here, the spring-loaded shooters, I think this section should be filled in with the curved slope, because it just makes it look a lot cleaner. They kind of stick out and they're a bit eye-jarring. I guess you could modify it because you do have these plates here, maybe shift them down. But yeah, that is one thing that really sticks out to me. But other than that, on the tank, it's just the gun left. Just these spring-loaded shooters. And yeah, the main design of it, I think there should be some slopage here at the same angle as these canister pieces, because there's none. It's just right angles all the way along, which doesn't look very good, if I'm being honest. It looks a bit blocky, and this is not meant to be a blocky vehicle. You do get some nice angles though with these slopes placed on vertically. But yeah, the guns are nice enough. They do their job. They look like guns. I think they're a bit longer than they should be. These bits here are just a bit too long. And you can actually open up this little hatch. So yeah, you can open up one of these hatches, or this hatch, and take a droid, remove the gun, and you can sit him down in there. And he sits in nice and snug with his control panels. And they are prints, by the way, in there. 2 printed slopes, but I don't think they're new at all, that we've seen them before. And yeah, you can close it up and he fits right in, no problems at all. Very snug fit. One qualm I do have with this though is that some of the pieces used for the underbits that I know you can't see, but they're there, like brown. Why would you use a brown piece for here? If anything, you would use a grey piece, or another blue piece. I guess maybe these pieces are cheaper in that colour than grey, which I find that hard to believe. But yeah, I would say that they're cheaper. and that's why LEGO are using them, because they're just a cheaper option, instead of the grey ones, which look a bit better. Like here, you got the dark tan. Like, dark tan should not be there. And there's some similar problems on some of the other sets. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if I like this. It's a nice enough set. You can see how big it is compared to my hand. It's about the same size. And yeah, the final thing to take a look at is the top section, which is probably the worst part. So you can see that the gun does rotate, and it's on one of these little, I'm not sure what to call them, but one of the pieces that has those gridlock piece, and it lets the thing rotate. And it does go all 360 degrees as long as there's nothing obstructing it. And you can open up this hatch, and you can also put a droid in there. So yeah, there's your droid in his seat as the driver. And oh, what? Oh, you have to close his head. Sorry, I just had a little mind blank there. So you push his head down like that, and then he fits in, no problems at all. Another snug fit, and I think LEGO did it. That's not on correctly. Okay, now that piece is on correctly. I didn't realise I had it on incorrectly. But yeah, that is a very snug fit for the droid. No problems at all. And then the final bit is this gun, the main turret gun. So there's this huge block basically right here, which is where the gun is attached. And I'm not sure I like it. It just looks way too blocky, and this isn't a blocky vehicle, as I've said before. Like, you can see the nice curves at the back here. Look at those curves. Look at them. They are sexy. God damn. I mean, you got these nice, wonderful curves here, and on the front. And then you get this huge block in the middle. Granted, yes, there are some curved bits, but they're not meant to be like that, I don't think. This doesn't look good in my opinion. And then the gun is obviously way too long, sticking out so far beyond. If I give you a view like that, you can see how far it goes out. It should really stop about here, and I think an easy modification would be to just remove this end bit, and then it would look better. So I'll just go ahead and do that for you now. So yeah, that is the AAT without that longer piece, and that's minus 2 pieces, same price. It looks a lot better than it did before. It does look a little bit stubby now, I must admit, but yeah, I think it looks a bit better. And maybe if these guns were shorter, because they're almost the same length as the main gun, I think these ones are too long as well. But yeah, if you could make that small modification to your set, I think it would look a lot better, and it looks amazing after that. And it does go all the way up well past 90 degrees, the gun. And you can get some nice angles with it, some nice cool shots. You can have it facing you or turning straight ahead. Yeah, some very cool angles with this little vehicle. So my final thoughts on this set are, well, I'll give you a number out of 10. I'd probably say it's around a 6, maybe a 7 at most. The 1 or 2 saving graces are 2 of the minifigures. The Ahsoka Tano and the 332nd Trooper. They are the only saving graces. The battle droids are pretty useless, as they are. The AAT is not great. It's not the best it could be. But yeah, a bit iffy on the set. But for 35 quid, you're basically getting 1 Trooper and Ahsoka. I'd say it's probably not worth it. Maybe wait until it's on sale, if you're that kind of person, if you're that kind of shopper. So yeah, maybe wait until it's on sale. And that's all I can really say about this set. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.